So jumping into assembling the puzzle and drag and drop the pieces to rebuild the original paintings. And yep, very simple. So I've got a, looks to be a top middle section here, bottom left, top right, bottom right, top left, and bottom middle. So I've got a top right, and later on it's going to get a bit harder with the jigsaw edges not being present. So I've got a portrait here. Someone's painting close up of them. I've got a few extra pieces here now. So right middle, top right, bottom right, middle, and top left. So looks to be a book portrait. Top right, bottom left, bottom right, right middle, top left, and left middle. So middle, top right, bottom middle, the right middle, left middle, top middle, bottom left, bottom right, and top left. I'm just going to now I've got something that's a bit more. Small pieces to it rather than it's a 12-piece puzzle rather than a 3x3. Got some trees on the bottom left, and like it's very windy and the hats have been blown away, so those two look like they match together. I'm not sure whether this column or this column. They're not going to be an end, but I think they're in the right spot now. That doesn't look, there we go, that they look much better now. So we've got, looks to be a tidal wave or a tsunami going through, and there's a boat. Going through, and there's a, looks to be a mountain off in the distance. Just going to guess with some of these pieces. I know this is going to be the bottom with the flat edge. I think that's going to be there. We'll soon find out. One of the other things I've got on the channel and have been doing, I haven't done it recently though, is a game called Palapelli, and it's another KDE game from the same sort of developers as this one, and it'll take standard photos and make jigsaw puzzles out of it. So I've got some people walking across a bridge into a house surrounded by water on a very frozen cold day, and some fish. Looks to be some birds as well. Yeah, that looks to be a bottom midsection of the fish. So if I'm not sure where it is, I'm just going to place it in what I think is the right answer. And some people call that shrimp, some but call that a prawn. And some more fish. The head in the bottom left corner. Okay, and finishing it off with the top left. I might need to get my skates on if I'm going to get this done right. Now I've got 5x5, 20, so I'm just going to start guessing. Got some people on a ship here. Got the bottom right, bottom row locked in. We're starting to take shape. That isn't. There we go. Those two have to swap spots. Then the edge of the ship where someone will steer and power it. And mountain off in the distance and a bridge. Still going to start guessing, but get all the pieces out. I probably could leave them all the right edges then. There we go. That looks like it meshes in there. Yeah, I'll put that one back now. So I've got those two there. That looks okay. Yeah, match up the top right corner. Okay, I'll go back in, do it in stages and look for the each of the edge pieces first before locking it in. That match through. There's bottom left, and that's one of the bottom middle sections. So there we go. Okay. So there looks like this is just flowers. I'm going to jump ahead, see how many. So I've certainly got a sailing ship on the ocean. There's one side of it. We'll leave those back off to the sideboard at the moment and just focus on the tops and bottom sections, so outside edges of it. That's the bottom, the keel. Should be able to get that one in. So it looks to be a decent sized ship, maybe carry 30 people on it. Well, if, yeah, probably crewed by less, but if you wanted to kit it out. No, something's not right there. That's more of the central sail. And finish off with the top left. So two ships actually. Looks like cargo configuration grain. Pretty much just guessing with these. That's definitely top left, bottom right, and then the main section. So I think I'll just, given the time constraints, take it as read, though now that I know what's just turned up, I've got to do a Mona Lisa. So it's a face over there, arms crossed over on the bottom section. That, yeah, matches up with the top left, right side, and last piece. There we go. I will. It looks like it's, well, if they're going to give me just small ones, then I'll press on. In the bottom section, so castle, wall of battlements, possibly the Great Wall of China. So bottom section. Now I'm going to skip over that one. That's another bottom section, top, bottom right. So they join the other way. Looks to be a lion or a, yeah, I was going to say dog, but I don't think that tail was a dog's tail. There we go. Got the lion, possibly might be something mythic, like a unicorn. And finishing off with the top left. I have two minds of so close and so far. That's right, I'll press on with it. So it looks like there's maybe a boat or some explorers. Got a tree. I can't tell if there's famine or possibly someone's just drunk or tired. Well, they're harvesting some crops. And the top left section. Surprisingly, this one's only 2 by 2x4 high, so it looks like 2 women playing the piano. This one looks to be a bit abstract. Let's try there, just the bottom section that links right in. So abstract art is something that doesn't quite look like anything real. So now we've got something that we don't have any edges for. I've got to find out what the edges are myself, but it's a body of water, looks like a windmill, and then some defenses over there. Some ducks in the water. Looks like a boat. And get the lady on the boat. I think they're move everything across one. That way, yeah, feeding the ducks. So another Van Gogh. Top of the house, and then the city. 2 to go. And not sure what that is, but looks like having a celebration, and we're back to the beginning. So that looks good to me.